Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 21st episode of Hikaru no Go. So, last episode, Hikaru got a bit of a wake-up call and he decided to try being an insei to work his way up to being a pro so he can be on an equal footing with Akira and not just be far surpassed. And that seems like a pretty straightforward thing, but until you remember that insei can't really participate in amateur tournaments like what they're trying to do with the club, so Hikaru, he's kind of in a hard spot now, and you could see that moment of realization when he realized the position he was in. Like you could actually see that moment. It was pretty sad. But he has a choice to make. He either quits the idea of becoming an insei, or he quits the club, really. So, yeah, some drama. We're gonna get some drama here. So, see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, I'm really not sure what Hikaru will do here, but I still am leaning towards him giving up on being an insei and being like, spending time with my friends and playing Go with them is more important than doing the most efficient method of becoming a pro. That's what I lean towards him doing, because that fits more with his character, in my opinion. Because he did go to this school as opposed to Kyuu, the famous one. So, having a club of his just, friends having fun instead of that elite school, elite club. So, in my opinion, that way of doing things would kind of align with that. But we'll see. We'll see. I think I'll think it over one way or the other. Yeah, Akira Pro, even though he's like, what, 3 years old? I'm just kidding. So you gotta catch up, my boy. And then the one guy walks into frame and says, I'll help. I'll be your sponsor. Just not gonna show that part in the preview, in the recap, rather. It always triggers me when people put an S to pluralize a Japanese word. You don't do that. Yeah, but, I mean, it's not like tournaments are the only reason to be in a club. Yeah, it's such a hard position to be in. I got some thinking to do. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That really would piss off Mitani if he left after dragging him to the club. Don't mind me, I'll just come through the window. Kaga. We haven't seen him forever. Is he gonna save the day? Oh, he's just here to hide? You're not here to help? I have not seen Kaga at all. Not since like, what, 10 episodes ago? I don't know. It's not suspicious at all. I'm gonna beat up that child. Yes, you can come back out. But only if you agree to join our club. Go, mommy. He broke in. Yeah, he's a shogi boy. He played Go a little bit in the show, though. uh... Hold me back, hold me back. Yep, it's grown a bit since you last kept tabs on us. Yeah, tell him to stop. Well, he's not helping with that agenda. It means he can't do that and be in tournaments with his friends. I wouldn't go that far. I've kind of missed Kaga. Even though I didn't like him when he first appeared, but... Yes, that's his goal. Yeah, when he skipped the match, he still did that. That's the argument, yeah. I think he's aware of that much. Well, we see where Kaga stands on this. Tsutsui-san. I just want to be part of it. Mouth those words. Well... It is his choice in the end. I mean, he didn't really force you, he just, you know, was very pushy. He technically couldn't force you to do anything. One? Oh, three. Okay. I can barely handle one. That's his new name. I mean, you wouldn't even know how strong he was, would you, Kaga? You haven't seen him play for a while. But we have already established that he's better than anyone else in the club. So I feel like he could do this. But yeah, the way things are going, maybe he will end up just, you know, going the insane route. Because they seem to be building up to that. Getting everyone to accept it. I mean, it doesn't seem like you have to quit the club for that, as he just can't be a part of the tournaments. You can still, like, practice with them and stuff and have fun. So maybe that's just kind of what we're trying to go for here. One is a lot bigger than the others. That would really throw me off. Well, it has some very busy hands. I mean, yeah, you could fail the exam, I didn't even think about that. Wow. Okay, fine. Well, that was a short-lived Go club then. That would be so hard to keep track of all that. It's still easier than Akira's like blind shogi matches. Like playing 2 of those would be much harder than playing 3 of these. Like orders of magnitude more difficult. Yep, over there now. And there, yeah. Gotta keep up. Why are you people all just standing there? Are you frozen in time? It's really is good background music. Like I would love to have this back music playing when I'm doing a game of anything. You're really not. Wow, Sai, you actually haven't said a single word this episode, have you? I don't think he has. Yeah, I mean, what's gonna happen to this club? Pretty going downhill pretty quickly. We got so close to being like, yeah, we got so many people. We're gonna be in tournaments. This will be great. And then everything just came crashing down. He's not quitting Go. He's just quitting amateur tournaments. Chemistry lab. Yeah, once it gets to that point, I don't know how you could focus on all those games at once. It's pretty good. Well, an entire episode dedicated to saying how strong he is, so to be expected. But yeah, I really do love just the background music in this show. Well, of course, nobody expected much from you. No offense. Yeah. uh, Hikaru does not seem all that excited or happy about his victories here, though. But yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be too happy, regardless of how this ends. Yeah. That means only with the game with Kaga's left, right? And now he's broke. Now he's won the 2 games, he can focus on the last one. Yeah. Well, I guess it wasn't a... I guess it wasn't a sweep victory here. Yeah, it's worth taking into consideration that he did a split focus here. I think he has a good chance. Probably. It was implied. Yeah, do you know how to Kifu? They need help with that. They just played 3 games. Yeah, of course. Don't be silly. I just did them right now, you know. But yeah, I guess it's not like StarCraft 2 where you can just like, you know, send a video replay of your match. You have to manually write stuff down. Well, you're rude. Yeah, don't be such a baby, Mitani. Oh no, he's gonna find you. He's gonna. He found you. He found you. You better run, boy. You better run. Just hear a door locking. Well, there's that. Basically, my cat's there. Yeah, just cooperate. You don't understand, Mom. Yeah, that's unacceptable. If only. But it's not a studying anime, it's a go anime. Not Hikaru no Benkyo or anything. Hopefully that was correct grammar, I don't know. Ugh. Oh, that's is that Waya? Like, I haven't seen him for a while, so I kind of forgot what he looks like, but wow, wow, Sai, that was a happy face. First step to defeating Toya is to become an Insei. We have crying children. How horrible. It's okay, give her some head pats, she'll be fine. But yeah, so we clearly a failure. I thank you for the translation note, but I know it's Seiza his. I've never sat that way before, but I know what it is. Yes. I played them all at the same time as well. I hope he mentions that detail. uh, you play them at the same time. How savage this guy is. He's a Shogi Club dude. He just kind of came over. uh, yeah, so you had to humor him at least. I don't think she understands any of this. I got places to be. An hour. Yeah, come give me when you're done, Hikaru. I don't want to sit here and watch this. It's just boring. Is that important? Yes, we saw the girl that was a failure. Hikaru. If only you knew that was more or less the sigh that you know from the internet. Okay, why? What do you base that off of? I wonder how. Well, the episode's almost over. Probably not gonna get to see, but I wonder how much you'll impress him with the actual game itself. Because he doesn't know those 3 games were played at the same time. So it should surprise him at least a little bit with this game. I should hope so. But yeah, the music playing, it's about over. We're not gonna get the game till next episode. That echo from placing tiles will always be cool. Indeed. It's my kitty cat over here, Boots, just laying there, as he tends to do. He's a big fat cat. Like you can use my hand for scale, you know, he's big kitty. Big kitty. Go, go. Yes, there you go. Well, of course, Maya and Yuki play. Who else would play? Wow, that was a lot of stones taken. Why doesn't do the anime like this? Kana, indeed. Good job, Mai-chan. I knew you could do it. Ooh, rewards. Don't give up, Yuki. You'll do better next time. But yeah, that was the 21st episode of Hikaru no Go. And yeah, it seems like I was wrong. I thought maybe he would end up giving up on the Insei thing and trying to, you know, just do his best with a club and just, you know, just hope to, you know, be good enough for the pro exam when that comes along. Because that should be possible to become a pro without becoming an Insei because Akira did it. Obviously, Akira has an advantage of the father, and that probably had a lot to do with it. But you know, that's what gave me the idea that it'd be possible without going down this path. But no, it seems like he's dedicated to this. And yeah, the Mitani especially was not very accepting of it. He was by far the biggest conflict as far as this was gonna go because yeah, Mitani was pretty much dragged there by Hikaru, you know. He says he was forced to join, but he didn't technically force him. He just, you know, was very pushy about it. And it was good for him in the end because he learned to stop being such a dirty cheater. So we didn't have a lot of room to be too cruel to Hikaru here, you know. The guy that literally cheated for money in Go games. He doesn't exactly have much of a moral high ground to stand on, to be sure. So that's a little bit funny. But, you know, what really made a difference with this episode was Kaga. He has not been in the show a lot. You know, we first saw him back in the, I think it was like a culture festival or something at the school that Hikaru went to. You know, that was our first shot of him, and I mean, we saw him a little bit after that, but it's kind of been a while since he's really been relevant, you know? I always thought maybe he'd join the Go Club at some point, but he never did, so I guess not. I mean, he is the head of the Shogi team, so I guess it wouldn't make sense for him to just move over to Go, but I don't know, I was kind of hoping he wouldn't nonetheless. And I've missed Kaga, you know? He definitely rubbed me the wrong way when he first became part of the show, but, you know, he's alright. He's alright. You know, he's not too bad of a guy. But yeah, he was the one that was much more supportive of Hikaru's decision, but I wanted to make sure that he was actually good enough for that. And to decide that they had a three-way match, Hikaru facing three opponents at once, which is convenient because he needed 3 games for his Kifu paper. So, you know, it's unfortunate that the guy doesn't know that that was all played at the same time, because he might be a little bit more impressed by it. But, you know, just Hikaru needed his 3 games, so it's what he used. But yeah, he did pretty well. He won 2 out of 3 of them. Only one he didn't beat was Kaga, which is, you know, obviously the best out of the 3 of them. And he probably would have done better if it was a one-on-one match. You know, we'll never know until they have one, but, you know, we can, you know, assume. Eventually, Hikaru made his way over to the NC exam location with his mother. And the mother was just like, okay, how long is it going to take? I don't know, like an hour? Oh, okay. Hikaru, I'm going to leave. I'm not going to sit here and watch you play Go for an hour, okay? So, bye-bye. And just kind of left. So, you know, we got to see a girl crying because she lost, which, you know, that's always entertaining. But, you know, just like I said, give her a head pat or 2, she'll be fine. It was funny, Kaga's the entrance, he just jumps to the window and hides, and then is like, hey, you seen a boy jump through here? It's like, no, just there's nobody right there at all. Just nobody jumped to the window and squatted right there. Nope, you just never seen him. It's like, oh, okay. And then he left. So that was pretty funny. Just how they all did the same motion. It's just very suspicious, but he didn't pick up on it at all. That's most of what I have to say about the actual events of the episode itself, but, you know, I am curious about Sai, because Sai had a lot of relevance early on in the show because he basically played the Go matches, and Hikaru was just the catalyst for that, and they're like a remote control person, basically, you know? But now that Hikaru is really kind of coming into his own, you know, playing games himself, wanting to show his own strength, I'm kind of thinking Sai will end up falling by the wayside. Like, obviously he had something to do with the online matches, which was great. That was really cool. I liked that. I liked, you know, what that could mean. But then he just sort of stopped doing that because summer ended and he's back to school. So my question is, how much relevance is Sai really going to have going forward? I mean, he can obviously just kind of be in the background and say some encouraging stuff to Sai, you know, say some stuff in his head about Hikaru, I meant to say. Say some encouraging stuff to Hikaru, say some stuff in his head about, like, you know, wow, it's great seeing Hikaru grow like this, you know, seeing his potential really bear fruit and all that. Like, I don't know what he can really do, though, aside from the online matches, which have had a pause on them. So, like, in this episode, he had very little to say in this episode. So, you know, Sai's one of my favorite characters, so I don't want that. I want him to continue to have some relevance, you know. So, hopefully he doesn't fall by the wayside is kind of what I'm saying. We saw Waya, who I think was Waya. He just doesn't have the most distinctive character design ever, but, like, he looks kind of like Kaga, you know, in the right angle. But, you know, no one in the show is quite as distinctive as Hikaru and Akari when it comes to character design. Well, and Sai. But a lot of the other characters are just not that different from each other, character design-wise. Waya and Kaga especially look very similar. But, yeah, I'm definitely curious about a lot of things, you know, what the Go Club's gonna do, because Akari's not gonna quit, you know. So, you know, I'm curious exactly how the Go Club's gonna go if Hikaru just kind of, you know, more or less abandons that for the whole Insei thing. Mitani said he would quit. I don't know if he's gonna follow through with that or not, but he said he would. Talika's probably not gonna join. So I don't know what their future of tournaments is gonna be like, honestly. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see Hikaru take on 3 opponents. Even if he didn't win all of his games, he said he still did pretty well. And I think he showed his point that he's better than the other Go Club members. But yeah, it was really entertaining to see the one examiner just like completely roast Hikaru in his head. Like, wow, this is a pretty sloppy play. Like, is this the people he faced off against weren't even that good? Like, what's this kid even doing here? He sucks. That was pretty funny. But yeah, solid episode. I look forward to seeing how things go with the exam next episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great